Welcome back to Kipno Games.
Hello, hello.
We're doing Spoopy Week.
Spooky time.
Well, Spoopy 10 days. October, the 10 days of October.
We've got 10 days
Yeah,
till
it's fine.
Halloween.
We just started, obviously, well, we haven't even started it yet.
Haven't started it yet.
We've just opened The Letter. It's a visual novel.
I think
Is
it's
that
a
what
visual novel,
called?
yeah. So apparently it's a scary visual novel.
And the funniest thing just happened before we started recording. Whilst
So I clicked new game to go into just checking stuff, and decided to scream in my ear, and I swiftly ripped the earphones out of my ears and was like, nope.
I wasn't
So,
looking.
Off to a good start. I'm going to admit this right now. I'm a little bitch when it comes to scary games. I can't deal with them. I played maybe 4 minutes of Dead Space once, and I couldn't go any further. I played maybe 10 minutes of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I couldn't go any further.
A little bit of the VR of Resident Evil. You absolutely shat yourself.
Yeah, that was the furthest I got in a horror game, though. And
yep.
then there was a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's VR, which
That was
I
also horrifying.
nearly shat myself.
Oh, that was like a heart.
I have never felt so stressed.
What's it called? Heart attack inducing.
Never felt so stressed
So
as when
bad.
it felt like I was in that security
And then
room.
you turn round and like Foxy's there. It's just like,
It's not fun.
hi Foxy. But
Right, anyway, let's
before
go.
before we start,
Yeah.
funniest thing was that happened then was I wasn't looking, and I looked back at him, and Kipno was just having a wee bit of a meltdown with the headphones in his hands, looking at them, going, I don't know if I could do this.
I'm not looking forward to this. Let's press new game.
Let's go. Oh, by the way, these characters. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
I don't like it.
It's that. That was it, wasn't it? So this is something we haven't played before, obviously. They do have audio, obviously, with the games, the characters, but we've decided not to do that. Otherwise, it would literally just be us sat here watching. So let's enjoy.
This is a mansion, apparently.
So it was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth. What?
Ermengarde of
Thank you.
Luxbourne.
Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town.
It usually helps if you can read when you're doing a visual novel.
Shut up! However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde.
It literally sounds like the name is Ermengarde.
Ermengarde. ... The mansion has since... oh, God, right. My brain shat itself. A witness to a very long history of joy and pain. There you go. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that
The thunder
is when it
spooked me, I'm
began.
not going to lie.
Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the night, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. Ba-ba-bam! People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again.
Sounds like a very good reason not to go in
No,
there.
why would you do that shit? Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself.
Wait, so you're telling me this house is still standing and with no maintenance
Yeah.
after 400 years?
No, it wouldn't be.
Hmm.
Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realtor Corporation,
Realty.
I've had
It
a
says
very long
realty.
day, place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by a brave soul.
That is by brave souls, not by a brave souls.
Do you want to do the reading? Fuck you! You do the reading then, go on.
No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Isabella.
Isabella!
Oh, we have an incoming
Buzz,
call.
buzz, 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 buzz.
Oh, do I need to press? No, I don't.
Who's doing this?
You.
Okay. Hello, Isabella? Are you there? Where are you? Alright, I won't do that, fine.
A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end. Oh, hey Rose, I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
A wizard is never late.
Jeez, we're on a shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down, calm down. You know I take my priorities seriously.
She northern.
That said promises as well. That didn't even say
Yeah,
priorities.
see, you bitch about me. Oh god, excuse me. I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge. Bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, you know, forever. But beautiful nonetheless. Alright.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
You really don't.
No. Just horror everywhere. It really takes my breath away and probably kills her too.
That'll be all the ghosts.
Go on.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumours that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumours. Ghosts aren't real after all. Neither are Gomez. And if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
Do you think I should put on more of a girly voice?
Probably, yeah. You're not a bloke. Well, you are. But...
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now. They might not be happy with you. Enough to curse you.
God, that face. No offence, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right, you know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Hold on, you found a dead body in a sofa? Are they realtors? Oh yeah, they are realtors, aren't they? They're estate agents. Alright. That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. They have found a dead body in a sofa. Anyway, just get here ASAP. Please. I'm getting bored here on my own.
Fine. Let me finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
You will never be a voice actor. Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond.
Beep.
Rose, still charming as ever.
Obviously. Oh. I don't know if there's a man or woman, so who's that? Oh, okay, well...
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca. Giving me a questioning look.
Well, Becca has a very sore throat today.
Oh, that? It's just Rose. Oh, I forgot I was doing the voice.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job when you... But when you started... Sorry, got bad throat. You're working together again.
Just for this property, we've been scoping out that big mansion at Anslem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BLC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Yeah. Hey, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Why does it look like she's holding
Oh,
an
yeah.
invisible baguette?
And she has her mouth open about to bite
She's like,
it as
either
well.
that or she's about to rip
Play
a
the-
sweet saxophone solo.
I don't know what. Didn't keep saying how it just gave you the creeps. You actually went there, and you're going back. Her voice acts.
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as soon as those words leave my mouth.
What's so
I chuckle.
funny?
Okay, you just gonna ignore that bit. Let's go. Nothing. It's just I didn't expect you to say that. Come for you, it sounds, you know, out of character. I mean, no offense. Being freaking out by the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cast rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
No, there are faster ways.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible. That isn't... Wouldn't you always want a property sold as soon as possible?
Well, yeah, I would have thought so.
And the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Oh, yeah.
I can almost feel the bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Ken, that would make life so much easier.
Yeah, it would. That face as well. She knows what she's
desperate.
talking about.
I'm desperate. It's perfect.
Look at that face. She is desperate for that bonus.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, you're really an urgent buddy. You could just ask me.
You can suck my dick.
I can give you bonuses, baby, all day long. Or Ashton, we can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever, even in sex.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. Okay, this is getting weird now.
Yes.
Okay, really? In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Oh, yeah.
Becca!
I've noticed you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
What's wrong with instant noodles? She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep it up.
Here we go again. You're not my mom! I press my lips together and roll my eyes at her. I'm not entirely sure how I should feel whenever she goes on her mother hen mode. She means well. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, especially with my family living on the other side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times.
Mm-hmm.
She's more of a bearing the mama.
Mimi!
And that already says a lot.
You're not my mom! I didn't say it!
Oh, the baguette is back!
The baguette is back.
No, but you're acting like one. You don't need to boss me around all the time. She gives me a completely unimpressed look, but the baguette is gone.
The baguette is gone.
Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her.
Oh, she shifted. I'm not bossing you around. I'm just telling you to, at least, mind what you're eating.
Where's the accent come from?
I don't know. Remember what happened last year? You end up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something bad. And I ended up, bloody hell, I can't talk when I'm this angry. And I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those abstinence would take a huge chunk out of your paycheck. Do you want that to happen again?
No, Mom.
God, my voice.
Only a loud, frustrated sigh comes from her while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to help ease a headache starting to form. I bite my lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the image she makes, expecting her to say more. But when, at last, she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious.
Not my mum, Rebecca.
Maria, Isabel, Grace. Hello.
I shut my mouth after that. Although I know she's not really angry, I don't want to push it. An angry Becca isn't something I'd like to cross paths with in my lifetime. I've seen it happen and it wasn't pretty. Yeah, I'll stop. Nope. I grumble, but she doesn't seem to care much, only giving me a small acknowledging nod.
Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me, and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone.
Thanks, Becca, I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself. What was that sentence?
You and your pride, but suit yourself. Alpha stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. I nearly said drop the mic.
Drop the mic!
But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever.
Jesus.
It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts.
Money, money.
The quickest way to lose a friend is borrow money from them or lend them money.
That's true. Very true.
I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca.
Admit.
We might argue about a lot of small...
Sorry, carry on.
Small pretty things? Petty things. Wow.
Pretty,
but she already
pretty.
feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts. Is it the ghost? Is the ghost here already?
Well, enough chit chat. Lunch is ending. My students will be back any minute. We catch up later. Get live with your clients. Better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet! With a small smile, she returns to her desk.
Looked at me as if I was doing
sifting
it.
through the pages of a rather thick history book.
Ooh.
Thick.
Thick.
She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. Oh, the baguette is back.
And the blush. Oh,
And
she's
she's
thinking about
coughing
some...
into the baguette.
Oh, yeah.
As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Better cover that fucking mouth. She needs to start self-isolating if she's got a cough.
Very true.
Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll drink some medicine. I'll be right as rain.
Wow, so you actually, the voice was right, because she's sick.
Oh, thank you. See, I told you. I knew what I was talking about.
I level her with a flat look. I don't know what that means. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately.
The virus. That's all I'm
COVID.
saying. Don't say COVID.
Shut it down!
Well, we're not getting... Yeah, true. Anyway.
This isn't monetized in the first place.
Yeah, I know.
And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
Bitch.
You shouldn't even be working right now. Look at that face.
Oh, yeah. Seriously, big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work. Stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad. You can come meet me up if I...
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Okay, stop that. Why do I even bother? There is no stopping her once she's decided on something.
Oh.
Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left me earlier. I already measured it out into a cup which somehow didn't spill in my bag. She looks warily at it when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have what?
What?
Not letting her have her... Okay, this is the one thing I'm not letting her have her way. There we go. Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
What?
When in Rome.
Alright.
I'll see you later, okay? There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it. Man.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit.
Fuck off.
With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. End scene.
On to the next.
I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have any trouble giving the driver directions. That says Zarbucks.
Zarbucks.
Sleepy Sheep Inn.
Carry on.
I'm getting distracted. Apparently everyone in Luxbourne City knows of it, including every bit of rumour surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you a cautious sidelong glasses. Oh my god.
Wow. And you said I
learned
bad.
that the hard way the first time I commuted here, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Weirdly, I can read things better if I put a weird accent on.
I know.
Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite the stir.
Taster.
Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise.
Harder.
I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents.
Bet you didn't.
I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that.
Like ghosts.
Halfway through reading my papers, my phone rings again. It's the ghost. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. Oh, I wondered where that was going then. But it's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose!
Yes, again. I don't know why.
That voice. Ash!
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
I think that's Zach, babe. Dickhead.
I know how to say Zach.
I know. Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me. They're having a threesome.
No, don't worry, I don't forget, I'll be there.
I bet you will. Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
That's a very personal question.
Yeah.
Around 5, 6 p.m? I don't know.
Wow, you have...
It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, so we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Yeah, you will. Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion in Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
Good lord. On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up! Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you.
What?
Asshole. I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
What is going on with this picture?
I don't know.
Has he got a really big fluffy collar, or is,
Or is that his
got
arms? I'm not
behind
sure.
it? I can't tell. Whatever, bye! Stupid Ashhole, always teasing me whenever he sees a chance.
Aw, yeah.
I'll show him who's tough.
Oh, yeah. Right. Come on. That is it for this episode.
Oh, I don't want to go in there.
I know.
It
Right.
doesn't look spooky, but...
It doesn't. It looks beautiful, I gotta say. Right, we're going to leave this episode here, and we will continue next time. We won't be doing many of these. It's more of just a couple of episodes to get to the scary bits, and we'll see what happens if we can continue or not.
I imagine we're going no further than the scary bits.
But, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and ding that bell.
What bell?
I don't know, a bell of some sort.
I don't like bells.
I don't like bells.
Okay, bye!
Bye!